Game Trailers, Game of the Year Awards 2008. Most disappointing game.
In order to be disappointed, you have to have some level of anticipation. There are worse games from 2008, to be sure, but the following nominees built us up just to break us down. Whether it's unneeded experimentation with an old franchise or just sloppy execution, the most disappointing games of 2008 have found ways to drop the ball.
Hey, I'm talking to you, damn it!
And the nominees are Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts.
Previous games in the series are all about great run-and-jump platforming with a ton of depth, but Nuts and Bolts takes all this away and asks you to build vehicles to navigate the world. What happens is you spend more time building your wacky machines than you do actually playing. Super Mario Galaxy proves that there's still room and sales for innovative platformers, but with Nuts and Bolts, there's just too much assembly required.
Need for Speed Undercover.
Putting police chases back in the series is a great step forward, and the open-world design and exclusive cars almost make it a leap. Things look promising until you find out the game restricts its open world with concrete barriers and forces you to constantly drive into a glaring sun. It's the best-selling racing game this side of Gran Turismo, and we're certain that we're not the only ones disappointed in this outing.
Sonic Chronicles.
A Sonic the Hedgehog RPG, made by BioWare. It sounds like a match made in gaming heaven. Sure, we know not to expect too much out of Sonic, but BioWare isn't in the disappointment game. It is now that Sonic Chronicles is available. Its lame storyline, boring fetch quests, irrelevant dialogue system, and time-sucking battles all contribute to its downfall. We're not saying it's all BioWare's fault, but we are saying that it could have been so much more.
Star Wars: The Force Unleashed.
Legions of Star Wars fans want to go crazy with Force powers in an authentic, super destructible Star Wars world. That's not what they get with The Force Unleashed. The game's glitches and stutters can be somewhat forgiven, but making Force powers so weak at the end of the game can't. It's by no means a bad game, but our expectation for it was out of this world.
You cannot disguise yourself from me.
Too Human.
More aptly called Too Long in development, owners of the original PlayStation and then the GameCube once dreamt of an amazing action-adventure with some of the same magic that made Eternal Darkness a critical success and cult favorite. Nearly 10 years later, we get a middling Diablo clone with a too-short campaign, gimped two-player cooperative play, and combat that just doesn't feel right. At least expectations are set pretty low for the rest of the planned trilogy.
No one will care.
And the loser is Star Wars: The Force Unleashed.
We really thought the Force was with this one. Looking back, everything that went wrong with the title looks painfully obvious and easy to fix. It just simply isn't finished. Someone must have muttered these are not the bugs you're looking for to the QA team at some point. The story and world are actually pretty great, but did the developers think we wouldn't enjoy becoming all-powerful? So much opportunity, so much disappointment.
The dark side is always reaching.